He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Off play action. Right on the money. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Got a man. It's Marshall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Come on, set. Power ahead. So Purdue's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. The Boilermakers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. That means being physical, getting back downhill, not going backwards.
They'll run it from the gun. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
You can tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got his man on the right. Breaks it to the open. Defense on Come
on, man. 83, you gotta do something, dude.
He might be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy. He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Second down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. That touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into the rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. Turning it on.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on third down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. There he goes. Inside the touchdown.
Fuck.
He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fights off a defender. He fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Holds and fires it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. He's got him. He's in open space downfield. Lots of running room at the 20.
Oh, fuck.
Just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Firing to the right.
So stupid.
Gets it in there for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they
inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. He's got it on the right. There he goes. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Boilermakers getting set on first and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
Dude, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Fucking so stupid, man.
Before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Boilermakers are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete.
Dude, these fucking linebackers can't tackle a wide receiver or a running back. These fucking linebackers are trash.
Sometimes those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that.
And what's crazy is they're going to all transfer because I don't have enough total tackles, but they fucking miss tackles all day long. All day long. All day long. They miss tackles all goddamn day long.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll start this drive firing. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He leaves it with his back. Got room to work. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense set on first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him the crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Catches it, passes, skips, and still on his feet. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Tulsa went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Golden Hurricanes team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12.
Finally, our defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses get up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think, setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Boilermakers are on the move.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Gossett. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. All wideouts, no backs. Just keeps swinging it. Pulls it in. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Press whistle down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to power their way ahead.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
And the Boilermakers looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, fuck you, man. You're so gay.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is
Dude, this is so gay, man. He's got like a 9. Fuck you, I'm throwing.
This offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll return it from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Creates a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. From 55
I mean,
yards
55 yards. He would have made that from 75 yards.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half. So
16 of 17.
and this has just
16 of 17.
really my
They do what they want to do when they want to do it. And the last drive for me was nothing but drops.
secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense.
It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Trying to set the tone with the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, running back on the move.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Snagged in the end zone. Now throw on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the quarterback, 1-2, and sacked at the 12. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring little bit of ground for the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Makes the grab. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Send the tight end in motion. On the gun, he leads it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Boilermakers are flying down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next one.
He's stopped after picking up 1 to the 23.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hodges. they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Gonna run it. It's Hodges. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Wants to keep it in the air. Hogs it downfield. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island.
Looking for the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be
Oh, I was about to say.
It is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And now this offense will take the field again. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Looking to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel...
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Dude, just fucking make a block.
5-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There's somebody else open on that play.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's quick. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think...
There he goes! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Reads it, fires complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there. This offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. He might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Got his man. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterback off target
throw to the air. This time he's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Gonna look downfield again. Complete. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it falls incomplete.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He got it. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll go to the ground. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Back to pass. He fires a bullet to the right. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He wants a big play here late.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Got rid of it just in time. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 40. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defense.